What's happening, guys? This is James Blom with MMOHuts.com with a quick weekly recap for MMO news and announcements for the week ending November 25th, 2013. And our first bit of news this week features the Eidolon reveal, I think that's how you say it, for the upcoming anime MMORPG Aura Kingdom. The Eidolon are powerful summoned spirits that are a big part of Aura Kingdom and are more than just a pet or mount. These spirits will speak with you and actually fight alongside you, but their coolest feature is that they can also execute combo attacks with the player themselves. Now, these flashy acrobatic combos can also vary based on the character's class, which is also pretty cool. When creating their character from the beginning, players will choose one of 4 starter Eidolons, collecting more over time, and chasing after the rarer ones will be one of the primary late game motivations for plenty of players. Last week, Killer Combo debuted the Golden Desert Sander as the new region in Elsword, which features an upped level cap to 64, new town areas with NPCs, and several new story-driven dungeons packed with the hardest monsters in the game so far. Dizzy PW had a chance to preview Sander a day early last week with the Elsword GMs, and he noted that the level design itself is absolutely fantastic. The developers really went all out with properly panning panoramic views that seem to make the world feel much more 3D than it ever has before. With a combination of jump pads, tornado transitions, and the most vertical stages yet, Sander seems to push your platforming skills to their limit, so be sure to check out our Sander dev preview along with Dizzy PW's overall impressions at MMOHuts.com. Next up, we've got a few announcements for Marvel Heroes. Earlier last week, Gazillion Entertainment announced the release of a beta form of its new PvP mode, Fire and Ice. This particular PvP mode pits 2 teams of 5 against each other in an effort to destroy the enemy base and giants while defending their own. It actually sounds like a fun game mode with, slight MOBA elements to it. And they've also been busy releasing new heroes, like Loki, God of Mischief, to go alongside the new Thor movie, and of course the popular Gambit. The kinetically charged card-flinging X-Men from Bourbon Street, both of which seem to have some really awesome skills at hand. Perfect World Entertainment announced last week that Perfect World International will soon be receiving a new expansion called New Horizons. This new edition plans to introduce a new Ascension system as a card trading and battling type system, along with new zones and starting areas. Other changes and add-ons will include new events, combat enhancements, additional quests and instances, as well as low-level optimization. Definitely stay tuned to MMOHuts.com for more future updates on this new expansion. Also last week, Dragon Nest packed on some new content for level 50 and 60 players. Launching the second part of the Apocrypha brings with it 3 new level 50 dungeons tying into the main story quest. The level 60 characters can now take on the new Dungeon Expedition with a friend, or they can take on the ultimate challenges in the Garden of Eternity with 50 new missions and plenty of powerful titles up for grabs. More news from Nexon as they unleashed Vindictus Season 2 Episode 3 Secrets of the Crystals. In this new episode, players can explore Misty Summit, a new region consisting of 4 small and large summits from which players can move around and fight various new battles. Within these battles are new monsters and bosses. Winged gremlins and woodman monsters appear in the new region, with a different boss appearing for each battle. And I've got to say, Crazy Masaka, the final boss you see here in the new trailer playing in the background, is one scary looking boss guaranteed to keep you paranoid. But on top of all that, there are several other cool features added in this somewhat hefty content update, so check the links in the description below for more details. And like always, this Vindictus patch is pretty awesome. We've had our eyes on this game for well over a year now, but as of last week, Novus AEterno arrived on Kickstarter for additional funding. This game claims to be the first fully realized MMORTS that combines empire building with tactical and strategic RTS combat, all within a single massive, persistent multiplayer game universe. In this game, you'll build your own civilization with industries needed to let you expand into the universe, conquer planets along the way until every player knows and fears your name. This game is specifically designed for sandbox-style gameplay. There are no preset missions or predetermined linear scripts. Instead, you build your empire and play to your strengths the way you want to play. And like I said, we've been watching these guys for a little while, but it just came to our attention that it's going to be a buy-to-play title with a premium subscription-based account as an option. But this game looks like it could be legit, and if you guys are interested in the title, check the link in the description below for more details, as well as the official Kickstarter. And while we're slightly on the subject, the Lord of the Rings Online latest expansion Helms Deep launched last week, along with the official launch trailer you can see here playing in the background. The new expansion is pretty large, offering tons of new content to players focused around the finale of Rohan's epic story and the beginning of all-out war. 5 new areas are added to the western exploration of Rohan, as well as a new way to revitalize your role in the game by the means of new class trait trees. There are 2 different additions to the new expansion, with the base edition starting at $39.99. Although this is one of the huge updates that requires purchasing, part of the purchase price is returned as cash shop currency. Snail Games sort of took us by surprise last week with the Total Warfare Battle of Land and Air trailer for Black Gold Online. This video introduces one aspect of Black Gold's PvP system, vehicular combat. Players can obtain vehicles through the main quest and battleground achievements, each complete with an advancement plan and customization. They also serve as convenient mounts in the overworld to do with the quest. And according to their website, there are over 100 specialized vehicles of all different but equally important types ready to tear up the battlefield. This game already looks epic. Add in mechs and aircraft, and this MMORPG is going to have battles that look a lot like some of the fights going on in PlanetSide 2. Earlier today, Snail Games put out a new trailer for Age of Wushu, showing off what is known to be the 8 Forbidden Grounds. Each new school instance is uniquely designed to reflect the soul of that school, from the immersive environment to the deadly encounters you'll have to face. As a part of the Ultimate Scrolls expansion that just recently launched, I've got to say, they all look pretty stunning. And this new trailer lets you see all 8 where you would otherwise only be able to see your own unique to your school. Fresh off its launch on the PlayStation 4, Warframe released Update 11 for PC last week, adding in new environments, 2 new bosses, weapons, and of course, Valkyr as the new Berserker Warframe. Like all the new Warframes added into the game, Valkyr looks pretty badass, especially her grapple hook, laser whip, and super melee ultimate. There are plenty new features added to the game in this update, and players will also get to explore new tiles in the gas city on Jupiter as they go after the 2 new bosses in the game. You'll definitely want to check out the entire Update 11 highlights video at MMOHuts.com. But anyway guys, that's about it for this week's MMO news and announcements. Like always, if you're looking for more information about the news featured in this recap, check the links in the description below. Otherwise, head over to MMOHuts.com/news. Feel free to discuss the news in the comments below, or head over to MMOHuts.com/forums. But until next time guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.